The internet has a peculiar way of making the unbelievable feel real. One moment, a star is trending for their latest movie, a hit song, or a viral meme, and the next, they're suddenly dead. And not just whispered rumors in obscure forums. No, these hoaxes explode across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram like wildfire, tricking millions of fans into mourning someone who's very much alive. In this video, we'll show you celebrity death hoaxes that broke the internet. Stories so viral, so convincing, that millions genuinely believed Hollywood legends had passed away. Morgan Freeman dies on Facebook, 2012. In September 2012, the internet collectively held its breath. Or at least, millions of Facebook users thought they were. A memorial page appeared online titled R.I.P. Morgan Freeman, claiming the legendary actor had passed away due to an artery rupture. The post looked official, somber obituary-style text, carefully crafted dates, and even the kind of language you'd expect in a newspaper's tribute section. It had that veneer of authority that makes a lie feel real. And real it felt. For a moment. Within days, the page went viral. According to Reuters, it racked up over 842,000 likes, and Adweek reported nearly 867,000. Every click, share, and comment became a signal, a digital stamp that this story was true. Social media was amplifying the hoax at a speed traditional newsrooms could hardly match. News outlets soon stepped in. Yahoo Movies UK, among others, confirmed with Freeman's representatives that he was alive and well. But by that point, the rumor had already seeped into timelines around the globe. People were panicking. Friends were messaging friends, and some were even posting condolence notes as if they had lost someone close. Morgan Freeman himself finally addressed the chaos a month later. With his signature dry humor, he posted on Facebook, joking about these recurring death rumors. By publicly confirming he was alive, he provided what experts now call a first-party verification, the single most effective antidote to viral misinformation. Yet the hoax left a lingering effect. It became a blueprint for future death rumors, showing that a single, well-crafted post could ignite a wildfire of panic in the digital age. But Morgan Freeman wasn't the only star to be killed online. Just a few years earlier, another global icon faced a rumor that wasn't just a joke. It had real-world consequences, including malware and scams designed to profit off fear. That story would teach the internet a dangerous lesson about combining hoaxes with technology. And that star was none other than Kanye West. Kanye West, 2009 car crash hoax. In October 2009, social media was buzzing. Not with new music, not with album leaks, but with Kanye West's alleged death in a bizarre car crash in Los Angeles. The story was sensational. Multiple luxury cars, one person dead, arrests, and chaos on the streets. On the surface, it sounded like a headline ripped straight from a crime drama. But underneath, this was a carefully engineered hoax. Cybersecurity reporters traced the rumor back to a 4chan prank. But it didn't stop there. Opportunists quickly hijacked the spike in search interest. Users Googling Kanye West car crash were redirected to pages laden with malware, fake antivirus alerts, and bogus downloads. This wasn't just a harmless joke. It was a classic example of search engine poisoning, turning panic into profit. Mainstream media moved quickly to clarify. US and UK outlets confirmed West was alive. His then-girlfriend, Amber Rose, took to Twitter to say the trend hashtag RIP Kanye was not funny and not true. Fans slowly realized the danger lurking behind the screens. In this digital age, a viral rumor could have real-world consequences beyond emotional shock. It could compromise your devices and data. The Kanye hoax became a textbook case for online misinformation. It illustrated how a viral narrative combined with technical manipulation could spread rapidly, trick people into clicking dangerous links, and even generate revenue for the creators of the scam. The cycle was simple, yet terrifyingly effective. Fabricate a sensational event, let curiosity explode search trends, then monetize the panic. But the pattern didn't stop with Kanye. Another teen superstar faced death rumors again and again, this time primarily on Twitter, where every trending hashtag could spiral into mass confusion. That star? Justin Bieber. Before we move on to Bieber, here's a thought. If you've ever paused mid-scroll because a shocking headline grabbed your attention, imagine the power and danger of a rumor designed to manipulate that exact reflex. And the way these hoaxes recycle themselves will make your jaw drop. If you've ever fallen for a celebrity rumor online, hit that like button now because the story of Justin Bieber's repeated deaths is about to show exactly why social media makes these lies almost impossible to kill. And
just a quick request before we get back into the story. If you got this far, please do hit the subscribe button to keep in the know for all future releases. Thanks.
Justin Bieber repeatedly killed by Twitter between 2009 and 2012. Between 2009 and 2012, Justin Bieber became a frequent target of online death hoaxes, each one more viral than the last. Unlike one-off Facebook rumors, Bieber's story unfolded across Twitter, where hashtags like #RIPJustinBieber could spiral into global panic within hours. The earliest hoaxes were chillingly specific. One claimed he had committed suicide in 2009. Another alleged he'd been shot in a nightclub in January 2010. And a third suggested he died from a drug overdose in June 2010. Each false narrative spread like wildfire, mutating slightly with every cycle. Fans, journalists, and casual social media scrollers were caught in a loop of uncertainty, unsure what to believe. Bieber himself occasionally intervened. On June 29, 2010, he tweeted a mix of humor and reassurance. 1. I'm not dead. I had to check on this one, but it turns out I'm alive. That wink of irony traveled as fast as the rumors themselves. Yet the cycle didn't stop. By March 2012, Justin Bieber spiked again with no credible source, demonstrating a crucial truth about social media. Sometimes the absence of proof isn't enough to stop panic. Fans even tried to reclaim the narrative. Some believers turned the hashtag #RIP into really inspiring person, an attempt at semantic judo to blunt the morbid momentum. Media outlets noted this as a clever, if temporary, countermeasure, highlighting how platform dynamics, trending topics, viral screenshots, and rapid reposting amplify both truth and lies simultaneously. The Bieber hoaxes revealed a repeatable pattern. A rumor begins, often anonymously. It gains traction via shareable tags. Search spikes attract follow-on posts or scams. And finally, news outlets or the celebrity intervene to break the panic cycle. But until that intervention happens, misinformation runs wild, and its reach can be staggering. By late 2012, Justin Bieber had effectively become a case study in social media-induced death hoaxes, a living example of why verification must always precede viral sharing. And yet, Bieber's story is just the tip of the iceberg. Other celebrities faced recurring fatal scenarios that weren't just rumors. They were engineered hoax machines designed to keep returning like ghosts on your feed. One of the most bizarre and persistent cases involved a Hollywood comedy legend hitting the slopes. Eddie Murphy's snowboarding accident from 2012 to forever. Eddie Murphy's death hoax is a masterclass in recurring misinformation. Unlike one-off rumors, this story resurfaced repeatedly over several years, creating an almost mythic online pattern. The narrative was deceptively simple. Murphy, supposedly a novice snowboarder, lost control on a slope in Zermatt, Switzerland, and collided with a tree at high speed. Some versions even included details about witnesses, precise times, and mourning family members, small touches designed to lend a sense of credibility. The hoax first gained traction on Twitter in December 2010, often paired with other celebrity deaths in the same circulation. Local news coverage noted Murphy's name alongside contemporaries like Owen Wilson, giving the illusion that multiple tragedies had occurred simultaneously. But by 2012, the same Zermatt narrative returned almost word for word. !Online reported that Twitter users were trying to kill off Eddie Murphy again, illustrating just how recyclable these rumors had become. The engine behind this hoax was Global Associated News, a fake news syndicate that relied on automated generators. Anyone could produce a convincing obituary using their platform, complete with fabricated death details. Outlets like Forbes and Yahoo traced multiple cycles of the Murphy story back to these hoax generators, revealing an industrial approach to fake celebrity deaths. Even as mainstream media repeatedly debunked the claims, the hoax had staying power. Articles in 2013 and 2014 reminded readers that Murphy was alive, yet new iterations continued to appear on social media feeds. The pattern became predictable: a dramatic event, a detailed obituary, a viral surge, followed by fact-checking corrections, then another resurgence months later. The Murphy hoax exposed a key truth about online rumors. Consistency and repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity breeds belief. Each new wave didn't need originality, it simply recycled the same dramatic narrative, banking on the fact that many users hadn't seen the previous debunkings. If you think this was just an isolated case of recycled storytelling, the next celebrity hoax shows a new twist: the illusion of official authority, complete with forged news graphics and staged breaking news alerts. This is where the hoax landscape shifts from simple rumor to strategic manipulation, designed to trick the eye and the mind. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the hoax that keeps coming. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's online death rumors are less about one viral tweet and more about strategically engineered hoaxes. The first major wave hit in 2014, claiming he had died while filming a stunt for Fast and Furious 7. The posts were packaged like real news, attention-grabbing banners, breaking news phrasing, and call-to-watch video links. At first glance, even seasoned internet users could be tricked. What made this hoax particularly potent was its visual mimicry of trusted outlets. By 2017, and again in 2019, the same formula resurfaced, now paired with fake BBC or Fox News graphics. Headlines read things like, "Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson dies at 47 after terrible stunt attempt failed," accompanied by clickable thumbnails designed to redirect users to fraudulent websites or ad farms. The content wasn't just rumor, it was engineered for maximum believability and virality. Fact-checkers traced each spike back to the same mechanics: mimic authority, create emotional tension, and ride trending algorithms. Fans would share first and ask questions later, giving hoaxers the exact speed and scale they needed. Meanwhile, Johnson's official social media presence remained active, proving that the story was entirely fabricated. By 2019, the pattern was clear. This wasn't a random prank, it was a playbook. Fake graphics, repetitive phrasing, and fabricated quotes created a sense of reality, even though there was no truth to the claim. What makes the Johnson hoaxes chilling is their inevitability. As long as the formula works, someone, somewhere, will repeat it. And just when you think the cycle has run its course, a new element emerges: malware, engagement traps, or fake tribute videos designed to harvest clicks. The line between a prank and a cyber scheme blurs, showing that in the modern internet, death hoaxes can be profitable, persistent, and disturbingly creative. But if you thought fakes like The Rock's hoax were just about visuals and redirects, the next celebrity took things even further, combining grief bait with malware, turning mourning into a digital trap that ensnared thousands before they even realized it. Rowan Atkinson, when hoaxes became malware. From 2016 through 2018, Rowan Atkinson, best known as Mr. Bean, found himself at the center of a particularly cunning type of death hoax. Unlike earlier pranks that relied on social chatter or trending hashtags, these rumors weaponized grief to distribute malware. A fake obituary or tribute video would appear, perfectly timed to grab attention. Curious fans clicked, only to be redirected to pages demanding Facebook permissions, personal information, or even installing unwanted software. In 2017, the hoax evolved. Posts appeared with forged Fox News graphics, claiming Mr. Bean had died in a stunt-related accident. These images weren't just clickbait, they looked like legitimate news alerts, exploiting the trust users instinctively place in recognized logos and news formats. The content itself rarely changed, but the links would rotate, funneling clicks into scams, surveys, or malware downloads. By 2018, the pattern was unmistakable. A fake tribute video, paired with a dramatic banner, would circulate across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Users didn't just read the lie, they unwittingly became active participants, sharing the hoax and expanding its reach. Fact-checkers like Snopes repeatedly had to step in, verifying that Atkinson was alive and warning fans against downloading suspicious content. What's striking is the recurring template: authority mimicry, emotional hooks, and digital traps. It demonstrates how a single hoax, if engineered cleverly, can persist and mutate for years, preying on both human curiosity and the mechanics of social media. And while Atkinson's hoaxes were primarily about clicks and malware, the next wave of celebrity rumors returned to a more emotional, heart-stopping style, where fans genuinely believed their idol had passed, creating chaos before anyone could check the facts. Lil Wayne, when panic met social manipulation. In March 2013, Lil Wayne, already a superstar, became the target of one of the most chaotic death hoaxes of the decade. TMZ had reported he was hospitalized at Cedars-Sinai following multiple seizures, describing him as unstable, in intensive care, and in an induced coma. This real medical scare set the stage for something far more explosive, a rumor claiming he had been given last rites. Social media erupted, fans panicked, hashtags like #RIP Lil Wayne surged, and the rumor morphed faster than anyone could track. Young Money president Mac Main took to Twitter, tweeting assurances that Wayne was alive and well, watching the Syracuse game, but for many, the panic had already taken root. The frenzy intensified when Lil Wayne himself posted a brief confirmation: "I'm good, everybody. Thank you for the prayers and love." Just when the dust seemed to settle, the story mutated. By December 2013, a new wave appeared, this time purely digital deception. Facebook posts claimed "RIP Lil Wayne, rapper found dead," often accompanied by a video link. Clicking it didn't play a tribute, it triggered a rogue app that automatically reposted the fake obituary to a user's timeline, spreading the lie like wildfire. In some cases, the app sought personal data or permissions, turning grief into a gateway for digital exploitation. Snopes and other fact-checkers meticulously traced the scam, advising users to revoke app permissions and avoid sharing anything unverified. But the viral spread showed something deeper. A celebrity death hoax doesn't just trick the mind. It manipulates social behavior and digital mechanics simultaneously. The Lil Wayne episode wasn't an isolated trick. It revealed how rumors could piggyback on real events, exploiting both human emotion and platform algorithms. And just when you think the internet has learned its lesson, there's another wave of celebrity death hoaxes out there, targeting some of the biggest icons of our time, ready to shock fans all over again. But that story, that's one we'll explore in the next video.